your backdrop's changing, and each new day brings more confines. Be wary of civil dangers.
You want to fly it? I said, well, it's your kite, go ahead, you know. He said, no, I don't want to fly it. You want to fly it? Go ahead. And I said, well, okay. So we took a piece of rope and tied it around my waist, and I tied myself to the kite. And I picked up this thing, and I walked over the edge of the sand dune and started running down the hill. And I came off the ground about 5 feet. And apparently we hadn't put the kite together quite correctly because one of the wires came off, and I went tumbling down the hill in this mass of aluminum and plastic rolling around me. That's how I got started in hang gliding. I've been going out to Torrey Pines for a really long time. I used to go out a long time ago when I wasn't flying too good and I knew I shouldn't go off of there yet. And I'd just go out there and look at the cliff and then look all the way down to the water, which is about 350 feet down, and I'd just sit there and wonder if you could ever jump off there. It's kind of an exciting looking place. It's the kind of place you don't go unless you really got your stuff together, because if you don't have your stuff together, you can really hurt yourself bad there. But eventually I finally worked up to it, and now I really enjoy flying there. It's really a neat place. It's really funny out at Torrey Pines when you're setting your kite up, people continually come over and talk to you, and about the first question they ask is, what is that? And you tell them it's a kite, and they kind of look at you and say, that's kind of a big kite, isn't it? Yeah. And they say, well, what are you going to do with it? Well, I'm going to go over that cliff there and jump off. And they look at you like they're about ready to go call little men in the white coats because they really think you're crazy for doing that. Getting ready to fly, there's really a lot of excitement involved. And I really stumble around a lot when I'm getting my kite ready to fly. All these people are watching me, and I'm fumbling with nuts and bolts and dropping things on the ground. And these people are saying, man, this guy is really a bum. What's he going to do up there? And he's really going to crash or something. And you sort of get, you know, there's a little bit of adrenaline pumping into your body because it's an action type of sport, and you got to have your stuff together to do something like that. And you have to contend with two emotions, which are fear and excitement. But as you go along and you gain a little bit of experience, the fear goes down quite a bit, and the excitement comes up because you just really get to be to the point where you really enjoy flying a lot, and you're just really excited to go out and fly, because it really is neat. Exciting thing about Torrey Pines is the launch. It's pretty interesting. You just stand on the edge of the cliff, and you usually have somebody hold your nose wires so you don't get blown back over the cliff. And as soon as you're ready, you tell the guy to let go of the nose wires, and he dives out of the way, and you dive forward into the air, and before you know it, you're flying. parachuting sport is because it's just really a lot of fun. You're just up there in the air, and that's just really a trip in itself, not having anything supporting you underneath and hanging underneath this large sail. And when you fly in a prone harness, you lay down more, and you are looking at the ground more or less, and more or less unaware of the kite above you as far as a visual type of thing. And it's more like you are flying yourself, you know, more like a bird would be doing. That's really where the sport's at, is trying to get up there like a bird.
I used to water ski a lot. I was in this water skiing contest. I was skiing, and all of a sudden I looked behind me and I saw this man being towed up by a rope. That's all I could see. It was in a kind of looked like a super big kite. I saw him flying around. It's unbelievable. So I just really got excited. So I just left the contest, drove over there, to see what it was all about. And he told me what it was. It's called a hang glider and all this stuff. And it was so new because I had never even had heard about him. Except I heard about him in water skiing, that you can get towed up by him and stuff, and I thought it was always just, you know, kind of like a fantasy. Maybe one daredevil would do it or something. My first time, I was really, really excited, and I thought, oh, well, this is nothing to it. Man was made to fly and everything. I got on the kite, took off. About the first 9 times, I just dug my head in the sand like a goose. So I got a little discouraged, but I figured, you know, it's like anything else. A lot of things look easy, but you know, it takes something to, you know, to do something worth with a little bit of coordination. So I figured after a while I'd probably get the hang of it. Torrey Pines is a really beautiful spot. It's a big 350-foot cliff overlooking the ocean, and you can't have a better scenery than that. And to sit and watch, I used to go out there and sit and watch the seagulls just sit there and soar and ride the ridges and everything. It just looks so free and everything. So I always wanted to try that.
kite with, it's totally by weight shift. If you want the kite to dive, you shift your weight forward and it'll put more weight on the forward side of the kite and pull the nose down and dive it. And if you want it to slow up or climb, you put your weight towards the back side of the kite and it will pull the tail down and have a tendency for the kite to climb and slow up. And if you want to turn off to the left side, you just shift your weight over to the left, and if you want to turn over to the right, you shift over to the right side. And the kite responds very quickly, and they're really super sensitive. Sights and everything, and you're like a bird, like everybody's always wanted to be. So like I've always driven up to mountains and everything and just stop and look at the view and say, wow, I wish I could just fly over these trees and everything. And now it's literally possible. The most fantastic feelings I've ever had in my life.
Bye.